It looks like Predator Badlands might have just set the stage for the most explosive Alien vs. Predator crossover yet. The film, now playing in theaters, flips the usual Predator formula on its head by giving us something we've never seen before: a Predator protagonist. Named Dek, this Yautja warrior's journey isn't just about blood and glory, but about redemption, rebellion, and maybe even the spark that ignites a new intergalactic war. The story follows Dek, a young Yautja who returns to his home planet after a brutal battle alongside Thia, a synthetic link to the alien universe's infamous Weyland-Yutani corporation. By the film's end, Dek has faced betrayal, survived near death, and claimed his rightful place by defeating his own father in an emotionally charged duel. It's the kind of conclusion that feels final, until it isn't. Because just when you think it's over, Badlands drops a final twist that opens up something much, much bigger. As Dek claims victory, a massive Yautja ship looms in the distance. His new ally Thia asks who it is, and Dek simply replies, "My mother." That line alone changes everything. It suggests a sequel built not around survival or conquest, but revenge, a matriarchal figure seeking vengeance for the death of her mate. And knowing the Predator franchise, you can bet this mother isn't just a grieving widow. She's probably one of the deadliest Yautja warriors alive. That one scene doesn't just tease a personal vendetta. It hints at a larger cultural conflict brewing on Yautja Prime. If Dek's mother is coming for him, she could bring an entire hunting clan with her, setting up the next chapter as a full-blown civil war among predators. But that's just one side of the story. On the other side, Thia's actions have created serious consequences for the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. Thia defied her creators, destroyed their bioweapons team on the planet Jenna, and killed her own twin synth sister, Tessa. That makes her a rogue asset, and if you know alien lore, you know Weyland-Yutani doesn't take betrayal lightly. They'll want her back or dead, but more importantly, they'll want to study Dek. The company has spent decades obsessed with alien species, and Dek's hybrid hunting skills and genetic makeup would make him the ultimate weapon.
We might not be alone in this hunt.
That brings us to the real possibility at hand, that Predator Badlands is quietly laying the foundation for an all-out Alien vs. Predator crossover. Every element is already in place. Weyland-Yutani knows the Yautja exist and sees them as both a threat and an opportunity. Thia is a direct link between human technology and alien biology. And Dek, with his growing power and defiance, represents a new breed of predator, one that could challenge both his kind and humanity's darkest corporations. Thematically, it makes perfect sense. The Alien films have always dealt with humanity's greed and its obsession with control, while Predator has focused on honor, survival, and the thrill of the hunt. Combine the two, and you have a narrative about two apex species, one hunting for sport, the other experimenting for profit, colliding in the middle of a corporate and interstellar war. And there's more. Remember the animated Predator Killer of Killers movie? Its ending showed that the Yautja had captured several legendary characters from across the franchise: Prey's Naru, Predator's Dutch, and Predator 2's Mike Harrigan, all held in cryostasis on Yautja Prime. If those characters are still alive, a crossover could unite 4 decades of Predator history into one massive showdown. Imagine those warriors awakening just as the Yautja Civil War collides with a Weyland-Yutani-led Xenomorph uprising. If that sounds too wild, consider this. Badlands explicitly confirmed that Weyland-Yutani has been studying the Yautja for years. The corporation doesn't just know they exist, they've likely experimented on their tech and biology. That means the potential for new horrors, perhaps even a Yautja Xenomorph hybrid, the kind of monster fans have only seen in comics and games until now. So when you connect the dots, Predator Badlands starts to look less like a standalone film and more like the first domino in a massive crossover event. Dek's rebellion against his father might just mirror the larger rebellion brewing between species. Thia's defection from Weyland-Yutani could trigger an intergalactic manhunt, and the arrival of Dek's mother could symbolize the awakening of an even older, deadlier force within the Predator ranks.
You're here to prove yourself. Hunting something.
The tone of Badlands also feels like deliberate setup. It balances personal stakes with cosmic ones, grounding the emotional beats while hinting at universe-shifting consequences, much like Prometheus did for the alien side of things. The shared DNA between both franchises has never been more obvious. Of course, nothing has been confirmed yet, but considering the overwhelming fan and critical response to Badlands, it's hard to imagine 20th Century Studios not capitalizing on this momentum. Disney, which now owns both franchises, would have every reason to bring them together again, especially with modern effects, stronger writing, and audiences hungry for darker, smarter sci-fi. If Predator Badlands really is the beginning of a new AVP saga, it might be the perfect chance to reinvent the crossover. Instead of random monsters clashing for spectacle, this could be a war built on story, where revenge, legacy, and survival intertwine across species. Dek and Thia's uneasy alliance could evolve into the heart of this universe-spanning conflict, with Weyland-Yutani pulling the strings and the Xenomorphs caught in the middle as nature's ultimate weapons. It's the kind of setup that promises chaos, emotion, and unforgettable action, and after Badlands' shocking finale, the possibilities are endless. Whether it's Revenge of the Mothers, a new interspecies war, or a long-awaited Alien vs. Predator resurrection, one thing's certain, the hunt has only just begun. So, what do you think? Is Predator Badlands secretly setting up the next Alien vs. Predator crossover? Will Dek's fight for honor collide with Weyland-Yutani's greed? Drop your theories below, follow us on Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube for more deep dives into the biggest sci-fi franchises on the horizon.